Hello, hello, hello. Hi, it's Savannah here. And today I am going to share some exciting news about my personal life and just kind of talk about my life and what's going on. I am moving all the way across the country. And I'll let you guess where. Okay, take a few seconds to guess. I'm gonna write it down. I have this little Etch-a-Sketch. So, take some time to think about it. And, I mean, I'll tell you the reason why I'm moving after. Okay, well, it's in cursive, so I'm gonna try it again. Just slide it to erase. Okay. Alright. Here we go. So, I'm moving to LA. And I'm very, very excited. And the reason that I'm moving is because my boyfriend is going to grad school around the area, so I told him beforehand, like when he was applying, that I would only go if it was a place that I wanted to go, a city or a town, I guess, that I liked. And there's a few that he got into that I don't know if I would have gone, if I'm honest. And I told him that. So I'm glad that he's in LA because I'm excited to move there. And I think it aligns with what I want just for like stepping out of my comfort zone, the warm weather, some cool opportunities that I haven't found yet, but I know are out there. So, yes. My flight leaves tomorrow morning. So tonight is the last night of packing. I honestly feel like, and I have been packing for like the past month, since I had to move out of my apartment, and then there's like a week where I had to move my stuff back home, sort out what I want to actually take with me into our very tiny apartment, and sort what things I want to send in the moving pod and what I want to stuff into my suitcases to bring on the plane. So it's been exhausting. I feel like I'm not that nervous I'm more so like anxious to get there, which I'm actually going tomorrow, so that's exciting. But I feel like I'm in this like waiting period, and I've just been like packing and let me see if okay, so this is like the type of packing I've been doing where I take a bunch of the little things I want to move. In this case, here are some of my magnets that I've collected over the years. This one's from New Orleans, as you can see. There's a piano. I like this one a lot. But I just put all of my magnets in some bubble wrap. And then I have this little thing I can stick it in. And then I also, this is also on my fridge in my apartment. This is a boyfriend reveal. It's pretty dark, so I'll show you. I'm giving you a lot today. Whoa. A lot of reflection. But this is us. I don't know why he looks so short. I guess because he's holding me. But he's not that height matters. Whatever, but he's pretty tall. Just a cute little Polaroid of us that I like, that I put on the fridge. So this is going in my suitcase somewhere, just because I wanted to have something to hang on the fridge right when I got there to make it feel a little bit homey. But aside from moving, I just wanted to talk about like what my expectations are, what I think I'm gonna like, what I think I'm gonna miss about Boston, and talk probably about some of my anxieties that I have, my hopes, my fears, things like that, just to get them out on paper or on video, and maybe a lot of people out there can relate, or just I just like to record this so I can look back and see if I was right about everything or completely wrong. So what should I first start with? Let's first do expectations. Oop, I don't have enough room for that. Expectations. Alrighty, expectations. We can clear that. So, I actually have a little journal that I wrote some of my thoughts down, and I feel like right now it's like super late at night. I'm a little bit scattered. Okay, so LA. Also, if any of you live in LA or California, please let me know of what cool things to do, or if I'm totally wrong about everything I'm about to say. But from the things I've read, I've read that LA's super not walkable. There's a lot of traffic. That people are like, it's hard to make friends out there. Those are the negative things I've heard. And the good things I've heard, obviously the weather. And I don't know, feel like everyone knows the good things of LA. It's like paradise in a sense. I know that there's dark sides of it too, but I think those negatives and positives too will, I think that some of those negative things I just talked about will make me appreciate that Boston's a super walkable city. I guess Boston's not known for being that friendly either, but I've always been able to, make friends and talk to people. And I definitely know that I'm going to miss some parts of the weather. Although, my whole entire life, I've said that I hate winter. I hate when it rains. It rained like almost every weekend in end of June and all throughout July. It was the 4th wettest July on record in the Massachusetts area. So that was just kind of a bummer. So I'm so excited for sunshine, but it is getting a little bit cooler here at night. It's only beginning of September, but the September month in New England is so nice. It still is not too cold yet. The leaves start to change and you can smell the change in the air, so I know I'm gonna miss that. But I'm also excited to extend summer because we normally have like 6 weeks of actual summer, or 2 months total of like summer and fall, and then it starts to get cold. So I'm excited for that. I think I'm definitely going to also miss, of course, my friends, but off the bat, I'm not so nervous, but I think that I'm kind of not taking them for granted, but taking them for granted in the sense that a lot of the friends I have here, I've known since I was either like 10 years old, 13 years old, 17 years old, 20 years old, 22. Like, I've made some really good friends throughout the years, and there's a level of comfort that I have with my friends that I can just be myself. And just, even the friends I've had for 2 years, I feel like those are 2 years that really build a solid foundation of getting to know each other and going through all of that. So having to start fresh will be interesting, but I haven't had to do that in a while, especially because of COVID. That I think it'll be interesting to see who I can meet out there and what types of friends I'll have, because I feel like I've changed so much, even just within the past year, especially within the past few years. I really haven't had an opportunity to make too many new friends as who I am now, so I'm excited for that. Of course, a little nervous, but I'm excited. I think there is a level of comfort that I'm going with someone, so I'm not like totally alone. I have like, an acquaintance out there, only one though, and my roommate, I had a summer sublet roommate who I became like super close with. Hey Emma, I don't think I'm even gonna send this to her, maybe I will. But whatever. Her old roommate in college lives in LA, so I have like a mutual friend connection, but other than that I don't know. Well, I know one other mutual friend connection, but other than that, I don't know one. So yeah, I think also, again, because of COVID and staying inside or not being able to do that much for like like over a year, going from like 0 to 100. I'm like ready for it. I'm ready for change. I know that everything's still going on. We'll have to wear masks and whatnot, but I vaxxed, and at least in LA, there's more outdoors things we can do. Whereas in Boston, once the weather starts getting cold, it kind of sucks because then most things are indoors. So I'm also excited for like hikes and exploring the natural terrain out there. I've actually been to LA twice actually. One when I was 13, to go on a cruise with my cousin and her cousin, or her cousin, her aunt. I'm not actually related to her, but I call her my cousin. And then once in college, we got sent there for free for like an engineering conference, but I was under 21, and we only really went around. Well, actually, I guess I did like the Warner Brothers tour and South Hollywood sign and things like that. So I did get a little glimpse, but other than that, I really I don't really know what my life is gonna look like. So I'm like oddly calm about it, even though I think my body's freaking out a little bit. But like, just staying calm because nothing else to do but stay calm, Let's see, this is my my little journal. Actually, I've had this since I was like a kid. There's some journal entries in here, I think, that are for like, I'm not gonna show you, that is too much. Oh. Yeah, a dream journal I had July 31st, 2011. I'm honestly not too good at writing in journals. So yeah, I clearly stopped and just picked it up again. I really want to be better, but it's hard for me to stick to something. So so in terms of my job, the real fun stuff we're talking about, I'm able to still work remotely for only a couple of months. So that means I'll have to wake up at 5 a.m. That's 5 a.m. Sorry, that's when I have to log in. So I'll probably have to set my alarm for earlier than that. And clearly I am a night owl, so I think, in the long run, it kind of makes sense that I'm not going to stay there for that long, but I'm glad that I'm able to at least not have to start a completely new job while I'm there for the first time, because that is pretty stressful. And a good thing that came out of all of this is being able to work remotely more freely, and I would have never been able to do that before this year. Just get up and move and keep my job. So after that, though, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I have kind of decided that I don't want to go into another corporate job. I've literally been doing some like corporate jobs. I did those internships in college, so I was like 19, did 3 of those in college, 3 different companies, then after college went right into work. And I kind of want to enjoy the rest of my 20s and do something crazy. And because I'll be in LA, I'm thinking maybe I don't know what I'll do, but I kind of, obviously, I like, photography and video editing and taking videos. I always take a bunch of videos just for myself to have, and I'm a little nervous because I feel like most people go out there already having a portfolio or a skill set. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm just a little lost, I would say. But I'm hoping maybe I can find something. I'll definitely have to work, like, start at the very bottom of whatever I do. Probably work for, like, very low pay and probably will just barely be able to make rent, but I'm kind of okay with that at this point in my life. I did the responsible thing, and now I kind of want to do something crazy, or even if it's not like as a assistant in the film industry of some sort, just taking any other type of job to, I don't know, just to get by and to experience some new things and take the time to figure out what I want to do before hopping into another role where you're kind of almost committed, to being there for a while. If any of you have any suggestions on what I should do, please let me know. I feel like I've always had this as a hobby and like to do video things for fun, but I never pursued it because I just didn't. I thought I had to do the practical thing, and I don't know. So I'm feeling a little lost about that. But I think at least I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm very thankful for that. Speaking of things I am thankful for, I am glad that the past few months I've been able to see my family more. I hadn't seen them that much at all, obviously, for a year. We did some events outside in our backyard where they put tables all the way across the backyard for us to have brunch together when it was nicer out. But I got to actually go inside the house and hug my cat Ziggy, and I've been home actually because I had some car issues, so I had to use their car for a bit, which ended up working out well. It's been really great hanging out with my parents and my sister now that I'm more of an adult, because I feel like we're getting more friends. I can hang out with them and they're very chill, and I really think I'm going to miss having them so close to me. Overall, I have always wanted to leave the area that I grew up in. Of course I went to school in the city, and I've gone abroad and things like that, but I'd always wanted to go somewhere else, even for college. I wanted to go away, but I stayed close by. After college, I wanted to go away, but I stayed close by. And I am so glad that who I am now is person that's going to be going, because I think I wasn't ready for it before. I feel like I've matured so much these past few years, and I'm much more self-aware, and I just feel like I'm definitely the best version of myself that I've ever been, and I'm excited to bring that version of me there. Even like the friends I've made in the past few years have kind of affirmed that, in the sense of like everyone I've kind of met the past few years, like my boyfriend included, made me love myself more because of who I was around them, and me being able to, when you click with people, it brings out the best in you, and it's just a positive cycle from there. Of if it brings out the best in you, then you become better, and then you bring that to different areas. So of course, still have a lot of insecurities and things, but I'm definitely the best that I've been, and I'm hoping that will, as I get older, I'll continue to grow even more. Oh, wow. So that was definitely a little ramble. I am glad that I'm able to just kind of talk my feelings out, just real and raw. I know I talk really fast and kind of all over the place, but it's kind of nice to just have my thoughts just running out. But I would love if you would share any moving tips or stories that you have. One of the reasons I love this community is just getting to know you guys too, through the comments and otherwise. So love to hear, and especially if you live in LA, let me know, and let me know some fun things to do. Also, I would love to make some more videos, but I feel like I am all over the place with videos, as you might have noticed, not just in terms of timing, but I have ADHD, so I like doing, casual videos like this on my iPad, and then I like doing an unboxing with my, two of my microphones, and a camera angle, and takes a lot of setup and a lot of editing, and then I like doing, I feel like I'm all over the place. So I know people subscribe for different reasons, so I think that kind of stresses me out, but I don't know. I kind of just want to post what I want to post, but then I don't know. So I feel like I have to figure that out, of like maybe being more consistent, of doing a lo-fi video, and then doing that type of video, and then doing more of like an artsy video and more experimental or things like that. But you have to let me know what you would want. If that, I don't know. So if you have any video requests, let me know that too. I might do like a live stream where I talk to you all and kind of figure out what you'd want from me, and maybe make a plan. I know I said I probably wouldn't ever do a Patreon, but if I am going to be in between jobs, that might enable me to like actually make a schedule and get a bunch of videos out. So if you would be interested in that, I would also love to know, and for what you would want me to do there, that would be good to know. Otherwise, I might just be sporadic when I have